By a quick show of hands, how many of you are familiar with Samuel Beckett's play, Waiting for Godot? Okay, so a good number. It's a required reading for many high school and college courses, and in humanities this year, we not only read it, but we're also lucky enough to see it performed on Broadway. For those of you who don't know it, or were lying to appear more cultured, the play features two men, Vladimir and Estragon, Didi and Gogo for short, who wait endlessly and ultimately in vain for the mysterious Godot. The majority of the plot, in fact, consists of little more than their attempts to abate their own boredom. To many, the absurdist humor of the play can be disorienting, but for any St. Andrean, the scenario is all too familiar. It's difficult to admit this, because as a member of SAC, I have dedicated countless hours to combating boredom, but inevitably, each weekend, there comes a point when there is nothing to do. In fact, there are times when our sprawling campus is so devoid of life that it feels less like a boarding school and more like the post-apocalyptic wasteland of Beckett's stage. In these times, much like Didi and Gogo, we wait. We are bored. It may seem in such instances that student life at St. Andrews has come grinding to a halt. In truth, it's quite the opposite. These moments of boredom become moments of creation as we think up ways to divert ourselves. Where Vladimir and Estragon dish their boots, juggle their hats, and munch on turnips, St. Andreans explore the trails, host impromptu dance parties, or race through the art center in athletic renditions of hide-and-go-seek. We play round after round of human bridge, ultimate frisbee, sisal, and foursquare. So much foursquare. All to pass the time. We wait in forts in the woods, we wait in canoes on the pond, we raid around bonfires with s'mores to tide us over. What are we waiting for? Sometimes it's a square dance or a frosty run. Sometimes it's a student performance, a sports game under the lights, or a techno dance. And sometimes it's just check-in. But just as in Godot, it's not what we're waiting for that counts. What matters is the wait itself. And while it may be tempting for us to believe that our wait will end with our diplomas, if you take Beckett's worldview, the wait never truly ends. There will be another diploma, an interview, a wedding, moment after moment to anticipate, year after year to wait. Living, then, consists of little more than passing the time. Now, some may reject that assertion, mistaking it for cynicism. But coming from St. Andrews, we are not so unfortunate. St. Andrews has shown us the beauty in waiting. We know that passing the time can be as exhilarating as we choose to make it. We've learned that the most memorable moments are found in the in-between times or just on a whim. We embrace tedium as a creative challenge. St. Andrews has taught us that fulfillment is found and relationships forged with a little dirt, a lot of patience, and enormous ingenuity. Turning boredom into opportunity will never be easy. It's a hard-won skill. But it is an essential skill, and luckily it is the very skill that student life at St. Andrews cultivates. At one point in the play, Didi asks Gogo, "Tomorrow when I wake, or think I do, what shall I say of today?" I don't know what his answer was. I may have been asleep for that part of the play. But I think if I posed that question to the class of 2014, I know how we would answer. Today, we've made the most of every single moment. Today, we pass the time well. And as for tomorrow, I know we'll do the same, because that is what life at St. Andrews prepares us to do.